Well, hey there, fabulous book world. Thank you so much for joining me today. I wanted to let you know a little bit about something that just happened. So I just got off of a phone call with one of the companies that I am working with, and we had a really great discussion about their company. Now here's what happened. I filled out a survey that this company had emailed me, and I gave them less than 10 stars or a 10 rating, and that was because of a couple of little glitches I found, and it wasn't bad. There was nothing bad about it, but I wouldn't say necessarily it was a 10 at that point. And so they wanted to talk with me and see what was going on and how they could improve. And so they called me for about 10 minutes, and we just chatted about what I liked about their company and their business and how their product was working. So this is actually a website that I was using, an app, to develop some of the things that I put out for you guys to see. And we chatted about what was working, what we liked, what we didn't like, how we could improve things, and we worked out some of the things that were going on and figured out what we needed to do to maybe make it a little bit better. And this is something you can do too, because you want to know what your fans are thinking within the book world. So you as an author want to know what your fans are thinking. That is so important to you because that is how you figure out what you're doing within your author brand. When you know your fans, when you understand what they're doing, what they're thinking, and what they want to see from you, you can then give them the information that they want. You can give them the events that they want. You can give them whatever it is that they want from you. This is how you are going to market your books. So how, as an author, can you go about getting this information? Chances are you are probably not going to sit down and call up 20 of your best fans. That's something I would not recommend for you as an author because I don't want you giving out your phone number to your fans. You will probably get texts and phone calls all the time, and that's probably not something we want to do. But you could do something like sit down and schedule a Skype call with them so they just have your Skype name. Or you can talk to them through email. You could even do something like give them a survey to fill out. So go on to Google Docs or one of those survey places and set up a survey. Ask them questions, take polls, and let them answer. Now, as you are setting up these things, you may want some multiple option questions there. And you can do that where you give them A, B, and C and they have to pick one, or they can pick multiples. But I would also advise you to give them a place where they can write. So ask an open-ended question and let them write the answer to you. You want them to type it in the box and then send it to you. And Google is a great way to do this. The Google Forms are fantastic because you can specify if you want them to be clicking a button to give you A, B, or C, or if you want a short answer, or if you want a long answer. There's a lot of options within that. But you do not have to do it through a survey form. You could actually do it by emailing back and forth, or you could have a Facebook chat with them, or you could do a Skype call with them. What I want you to do is sit down and come up with a list of maybe 10 questions, a lot of which are open-ended, and write all these down in December. And then in January, or maybe even the end of December, or even now if you're kind of on top of your game, I want you to be sending this out to your fans. And you can do this through email, you can do this through your Facebook page or your street team. I just want you to get it to your most loyal fans. I do not want you to be giving this to people who are not your loyal, dedicated fans because they don't know you very well, they don't really know what they want to see from you yet, and their opinions aren't really going to help you to form what you need to do as much as those dedicated fans that you have. So pick people from your street team or people who would be on your street team if you had one and contact them. You do not have to ask a billion people. You can ask your 10 best people. You could ask your 5 best people. You could ask your 3 best people. But I want honest responses from them. So ask them questions like, what do you want to see from me more? Or, is this working for you? Is this a good giveaway? Is this something that you would respond to? Do you like how I worded this? Do you like the ending of the book? Do you like this character? Do you want to see more of this character? Is this prequel idea a good idea? Ask them things that are going to inform your author brand and how you are marketing your books. When you do, you are going to get responses from them, and that is going to help you to figure out what it is that they want. Just asking, throwing a question to the wind on Twitter or on your Facebook page isn't going to help you much because most people aren't going to see it or they aren't going to respond to it. But if you personally reach out to them and ask them as a friend or as an author to a fan, to someone that they know and respect, and you are going to them in a humble position and you are asking for their help, they are far more likely to help you and give you honest answers and valuable answers that will then help you inform what you are going to be doing in 2017. Amazing, right? So this week, start making your list, make 10 questions, make more if you are careful. I don't want you to go overboard on this, especially the first time. And then I want you to start making a list of the people that you could reach out to and contact. This is something I do within my own business. I sat down and had conversations over Facebook. I've had Skype conversations. I've had consultations. I've called people on the phone, and we talk about what we want to see within my business and how Reading Transforms is growing and changing. And that is how I have informed what I am teaching. The things that I am teaching, the things that I'm doing, the programs I'm using, the webinars that I'm doing, the shows that I'm doing, all of that is informed by what people are telling me they want to see from Reading Transforms and what will help them within their author brand. So I want you to ask your fans what is going to help you to be a better author for them. Once you've got that, then you can figure out where you're going next. So thank you so much for joining me. I'm Cam Robinson of Cam Robinson Photography and Reading Transforms. And if you've totally loved this, jump on to www.readingtransforms.com, where you'll have access to our online courses, our online communities, our tutorials, our resources, our videos, and the amazing projects that we're working on over at Reading Transforms. And you can also jump on to community.readingtransforms.com. That'll kick you over to our closed Facebook group. I'm in there every day teaching on social media strategy, marketing, branding, and beating those pesky algorithms within social media that keep bogging down your posts so that people cannot see them. And we're getting it so that you are more seen and your content is more valuable within the algorithms. I hope to see you there. It's an amazing place. There's some amazing people who are super, super supportive. So thank you so much for joining me. I will be back later on this week. I've got some really cool things that I want to talk to you about, but I can't tell you just yet. I will say I've got some amazing surprises. And bonus real quick, if you are hanging out on my social media today, I am dropping a totally free present for you guys. I created an amazing way to stay organized within the next year. It is one of the coolest things I have created. I'm super happy with it because it's amazingly pretty and it's going to work for everybody. So check that out. If you are on my newsletter or if you are in my author community, you already have access to this. For everybody else, you are going to get access to this free present tonight. It's only going to be available for a few days, so you gotta jump on it while it's there. I cannot wait to show you what it is. And I will be checking in with you again tomorrow to talk a little bit about that and how that's going to work for you guys. You guys have a fantastic day and stay inspired.